Hello friend, welcome back in another video. Today our topic is domain name. What is domain name and basically what's its features? Let's get started without any wasting of time. Domain name basics. Here are some common terms you may encounter when managing an internet domain name. Click a term below to jump to the description of the term and its practically use with your Google service. See as DNS basic for terms related to the domain name system that manage the relationship between IP address and domain. Domain name, subdomain, neck domain, primary domain, secondary domain, domain alias, IP address, domain registrar, domain host, name server, WHOIS directory. Domain name. A domain name, often simply called a domain, it is an easily to remember that the associated with a physical IP address on the internet. It's a unique name of appeared after the add the great sign in email addresses and after www dot in web address. For instance, the domain name example.com might translate to physical address 198.102.43.4.8.8. Other example of domain name are google.com and wikipedia.org. Using a domain name to identify a location on the internet rather than the numeric IP address make it much easier to remember the type web addresses. Anyone can purchase a domain name. You just go to domain host and register. Find a name no one else is using and pay a simple annual fees to own it. When you sign up for Google Cloud Services, you supply the domain name you want to use the your service. It must be a domain you own or will help purchase one and will ask you to verify ownership to learn more and add a name managed domain. Number one, subdomain. A subdomain is a domain that's part of a large domain. For example, mail.google.com, www.google.com, and docs.google.com are the subdomain of the domain google.com. Domain owner can create domain and subdomain to provide easy to remember addresses for the web pages or service within their top level domain. Neck domain. A neck domain is a simply domain addresses without www prefixes such as google.com next instead of www.google.com. Non-necked. C also enables necked domain addresses. Primary domain. With a Google Cloud Services, your primary domain is a domain you need to sign up for your enterprise account. You can add other domain to your account later. For details, see choosing your primary domain. Secondary domain. In addition to your primary domain, you can add additional domain to your account to let user in this domain use your service too. When you added a domain that has its own service, we refer to its secondary domain. For details, see add multiple domain or domain alias. Important. A secondary domain is a fully dependent on the primary domain. Deletion or suspension of the primary domain also applies to secondary domain. For more information, see remove or a domain or domain alias. Domain alias. A domain alias is a domain name that acts as an alias for another domain. You can add a domain to your account as a domain alias to give everyone in your domain another email address. Add the domain alias mail sent to either of the user addresses arrives at the user same email box. For detail, see add multiple domain or domain alias. IP address. An IP Internet Protocol IP address is a service of number that identifies the physical location of a particular devices on the internet. An IP address looks something like the 74.125.19.147. Hope you can enjoy the video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share the videos.